Hello, amazing, wonderful, energetic ladies and gentlemen. We have seen there are three main abundant blocks that blocks our progress, growth, and abundant success and happiness. The first one is the vibration and energy. Everything in universe is vibration energy. We are vibrating at different frequency, and based on the frequency we vibrate, we get results in our life. If you vibrate at low frequency of fear, anxiety, worry, surrender all those low vibration frequency at the feet of divine and raise your frequencies to love, gratitude and joy so that we attract more love, gratitude and joy in our life. The second block is mind or mindset. One of the factors of that is required a clarity of mind, what we want in our life, that we must be certain that we want this thing in our life. For that we need to set smart goal in different areas of our life, and our smart goals should be aligned with our value, and as defined by value hierarchy of Dr. John D. Martini, we are having a topmost priority or top most important value and the lowermost priority or the lowermost value in our life. If we set our goals as the topmost priority, the most important value, we will be intrinsically motivated and we will be able to achieve that goals. But if we set those goals in our lower or the lowest important value, then we will need external motivation, incentive to work toward that goal. We can redefine our values if we find that our values are not aligned with our goals. Then we can redefine our value hierarchy and we can change our topmost priority, our topmost important value, and can set that goal in that value and achieve those goals. For achieving any goals, we need to take massive actions. For taking action, we need to remember the 5-second rule. If you don't take action within 5 seconds toward that goal, brain will kill that idea, that action, that instinct, that gut feeling, because one of the function of brain is to protect ourselves. So we must take advantage of the 5-second window and take that physical action towards that goal. And then we saw that the third factor that is abundant block is our past. So one of the way we can reduce our past regrets and guilt and anger and fear is by prayer, meditation and attitude of gratitude. If we don't get rid of these negative emotions and if you keep on suppressing those negative emotions, then it can lead to psychosomatic diseases like ulcer, hypertension, bronchitis, diabetes and sometimes even cancer too. So we must get rid of these negative emotions of past. One of more important technique for clearing all these regrets of past is NLP. Many of you must have heard about this technique, neuro linguistic programming. What does it mean? Neuro is physical and mental emotional of our brain. Linguistic is language. The language we use when we communicate with others as well as importantly with self. What we talk when we talk with ourselves, our self talk, that is very important. And the programming is like a computer program. The patterns are made in our mind, in our subconscious mind based on our experiences and our information and the imagination we have. That drives our life. So using this technique, one of the modality is how to clear our past regrets or past fears or past guilts. So what we can do in this technique is, we need to have some visualization of the process. Every event which is in past, we cannot go in past and change the event. It's not possible. But what we can do is, we can erase those memories, we can erase those emotions, we can erase those feelings attached with that event. Any event has normally 3 sensory things attached with that. First is the visual. We must have seen something and that must be stored in our memory. Second is the auditory. Some audio voices are there which are still stored in our memory. And the third thing is the feeling and the emotion attached in that event. So we need to clear all these three things: the visual, the auditory and the feeling and the emotions attached in that event. What we need to do is, we need to visualize that there is a big glass screen in front of a big glass wall in front of us, and a TV is placed on other side of that glass wall. And whatever event has happened in the past, you can see that event happening on the TV screen, and you are having a remote control in your hand by which you can control operation of that TV. Now you are seeing that movie, that event in color with sound, and you watch it for 1 to 2 seconds, and then you reduce the volume and make it soundless. So now there is no volume attached to that event. It's now mute event. There is no auditory sensory organ working in that. Second thing is, now it is color video movie thing. Again apply the remote, from color make it to black and white. So now you are seeing all the pictures in the event of that particular event, they are in black and white, not in color. So that will reduce the impact of the visual sensory impact. So next thing is, instead of the video format, now you make it still, like it's a frozen picture on the screen. You can froze the most painful moment of that event. It is an event of maybe 1 or 2 minutes, then you freeze the most painful moment of that event, and then you reduce that size, and then you can fast forward it like a comedy movie. It's moving fast, within fast forward, fast reverse, back forward. So that will erase that memory stored in your mind, in your brain, in your subconscious mind. Now what we need to do, all the image stored in our subconscious mind, all the memories stored in our subconscious mind has transferred on the TV, and now it is converted into a black and white soundless movie, a soundless picture. So now the intensity of that past event, the feeling attached with that has reduced. Now imagine that TV is getting smaller, 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 and then it is moving high in the sky and going away with that picture of your painful memory and going away in the sky. So along with that TV, your painful memory of that event also is going away in the sky. So likewise, we can reduce the intensity of feeling and emotion attached with that. Whatever event could be, it could have led to a fear, it could have led to hurt, anger, whatever emotion it has created. We can reduce those intensity of emotion by using this modality of neuro-linguistic programming. So we will further learn about more practices of reducing our past regrets or erasing our past memories in subsequent video. Till then, stay blessed, happy forever. Thank you very much for your patient watching. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.